A.K.A. Fast and Furious 6. So, before I start, make sure you all like the video, subscribe. So like the video, subscribe, comment down below what you guys think, hit the notification bell and hit all so you're alerted when I make brand new uploads. Alright, so, and by the way guys, happy September to all of you out there. So, before I start, make sure you all like the video, subscribe, comment down below what you guys think, hit the notification bell and hit all so you're alerted when I make brand new uploads. Alright, so without any further ado, let's begin. So, Fast and Furious 6. So, or Furious 6, 2013. Here we go. So, Fast and Furious 6. So, Fast and Furious 6. So, Fast and Furious 6. Titled. So, Fast and Furious 6. Titled on screen as. So, titled on screen as Furious 6. So Furious 6. And in Japan has Wild Speed. So Wild Speed Euro Mission is a 2013. So 2013. So 2013. 2013. So 2013 action film directed by Justin Lin and written by Chris Moore. So directed by Justin Lin. So Justin Lin and written by Chris Morgan. It's the sequel to Fast 5, and this is a sequel to Fast 5 in 2011. So Fast 5 and the sixth installment in the franchise. The film stars Vin Diesel as Dominic Toretto, and Paul Walker is Brian O'Connor. So Brian O'Connor, alongside Dwayne Johnson. So Dwayne Johnson, Michelle Rodriguez, Jordana Brewster, Tyrese Gibson, Chris Ludacris Bridges, Sung King, Luke Evans, Gina Carano, Gal Gadot, and John Ortiz, and so many others. In the film, Toretto, O'Connor, and their team are offered pardons, which is a government decision to allow a person to be relieved of some or all of the legal consequences resulting from a criminal conviction. A pardon may be granted before or after conviction for the crime, depending on the laws of the jurisdiction. So pardons for their crimes in exchange for helping DSS agent Luke Hobbs apprehended a mercenary organization led by former British SAS Mayor Owen Shaw, one member of which is Toretto's former lover, Letty Ortiz. It was directed by Justin Lin. Written by Chris Morgan, based on characters by Gary Scott Thompson, produced by Neil Moritz, Vin Diesel, and Clayton Townsend, starring Vin Diesel, Paul Walker, Dwayne Johnson, Michelle Rodriguez, Jordana Brewster, Tyrese Gibson, Chris Ludacris Bridges, Sun King, Luke Evans. Sun King, Gal Gadot, Luke Evans. Gina Carano, John Ortiz, and so many others. John Ortiz and so many others. Cinematography was by Stephen F. Wilson. Not Wilson, sorry. Stephen F. Linden. Cinematography was by Stephen F. Linden. So Stephen F. Linden. Edited by Christian Wagner, Kelly Matsumoto, and Dylan Highsmith. Dylan Highsmith. Music by Lucas Vidal. So music was by Lucas Vidal. Production companies. Production companies are Relativity Media. Relativity Media. So Relativity Media. Original film. One Race Films. And Dentsu. Distributed by Universal Pictures. Release dates was May 2013. The seventh was at Empire Leicester Square, and on the 24th in the U.S. Running time 100. Running time was 130. Running time was 130 minutes. So running time was 130 minutes. So that was 2 hours and 10 minutes. Countries: Japan, US, and Spain. It says Japan, US, and Spain. Countries: Japan, US, and Spain. Language: English. Budget between 160, so 160 and $260 million. The box office was 788. So box office was 788.7. So 788.7 million. So 788. So $788.7 million. A sixth film was planned as early as February 2010. So February 2010, prior to the production of Fast 5. This was confirmed in April 2011. So April a potential seventh installment. So Furious 7, these were abandoned once principal photography began in July 2012. Since 2012, which lasted until that December, with filming locations including LA, London, Glasgow, and the Canary Islands. Similarly to its predecessor, Furious 6, Furious 6 featured Furious 6 featured mostly practical stunt work, which required designed specialty cars in order to be completed. Brian Tyler, so Brian Tyler, the composer of the previous three installments, didn't return due to scheduling conflicts and was replaced with Lucas Vidal. Furious 6 is also the last film in the franchise released in Paul Walker's lifetime, as he passed away in a single car accident. So in a single car accident on November 30th, 2013 or 2013. So November 30th, 2013, Furious 6 premiered at Empire Leicester Square on May 7th. So May 7th, 2013. So May 7th, 2013. And was then first released in the UK on May 17th, and in the US on the 24th by Universal Pictures. The film received generally positive reviews. Reviews from critics, with praise from Lynn's direction. Cast performances, and action sequences grossed $788.7 million, making it the sixth highest grossing film. Sixth highest grossing film. Sixth highest grossing film in the franchise. Hold on. So the sixth highest grossing film of 2013. The then third highest grossing film distributed by Universal, and the then highest grossing film in the franchise. It's followed by Furious 7. So it's followed by Furious 7. Furious 7 in 2015. Next up, plot. Following their successful heist in Brazil, Dominus' pro-criminal crew have fled around the world and are living peacefully. Dom lives with Elena. His sister Mia lives with Brian and their son Jack. So his sister Mia lives with Brian and their son Jack. Giselle and Han are together in Rome. So Giselle and Han are together, and Roman and Tej live in luxury. Meanwhile, DSS Agent Ops and Riley Hicks investigate the destruction of a Russian military convoy by a crew of mercenaries led by former British SAS operative Owen Shaw. Hobbs locates Dom and convinces him to help capture Owen by showing him a photo of his supposedly murdered wife. Letty, who's working with Owen and his crew, Dom wants to do the job alone. So alone, but Hobbs convinces him that the whole family's needed. When Dom's crew is all together at their headquarters, Hobbs tells them that Owen's stealing components to create a nightshade device that can shut down all power, intending to sell it to the highest. So when Dom's crew is all together at the headquarters, Hobbs tells them that Owen's stealing components to create a nightshade device that can shut down all power, intending to sell it to the highest bidder. Dom and his crew accept the mission in exchange for pardons. In London, Owen's hideouts found, but is revealed to be a distraction while Owen's crew performs a heist at an Interpol building. Owen flees in a custom car, detonating his hideout and disabling most of the cops, leaving Dom, Brian, Tesh, Roman, Han, Giselle, Hobbs, and Riley to pursue him. Letty arrives to help Owen, shooting Dom without hesitation before escaping. Meanwhile, Owen's investigation into Dom's crew reveals Letty's relationship with Dom, but she's revealed to be suffering from amnesia. Dom's crew learns that Owen's connected to Braga, a drug lord who Dom and Brian imprisoned. While Tesh purchases several cars from an auction for the mission, Brian returns to LA as a prisoner to question Braga, who reveals that Owen helped him build his drug cartel, and Letty survived the explosion. Owen took her in after discovering her amnesia. With FBI help, Brian's released from prison and regroups with the team in London. Dom challenges Letty in a street race. Afterward, he returns her necklace, which was a cross, but she chooses to remain with Owen. After Letty leaves, Owen arrives and offers Dom a chance to walk away, threatening to hurt his family. But Dom refuses. Tesh tracks Owen's next attack on a Spanish NATO base. So a NATO base in Spain. Owen's crew assaults a highway military convoy carrying a computer chip to complete Nightshade. Dom's crew interferes, while Owen, accompanied by Letty, commandeers a tank. Brian and Roman flip the tank before it causes further damage, resulting in Letty being thrown from the car. As Dom saves her, Owen and his crew are captured for reveal. Mia has been kidnapped by Owen's henchmen, Faye and Klaus. Hobbs is forced to release Owen and Riley, who is revealed to be Owen's covert accomplice, leaves with him. Letty chooses to remain with Dom. Owen's group boards a moving Antonov AN-124, which is a large strategic airlift four-engined aircraft that was designed in the 80s by the Antonov Design Bureau in the the Ukrainian SSR of the Soviet Union. So USSR. So yeah, Owens group boards a moving Antonov AN-124 as Dom's crew gives chase. Dom, Letty, and Brian board the aircraft. Brian rescues Mia and escapes. The plane attempts to take off, but is held down by excess weight as the rest of the team tether the plane to their cars. Giselle seemingly sacrifices herself to save Han from Owen's henchman, Adolf's son. Letty kills Riley and escapes with Hobbs to safety, but Letty kills Riley and escapes with Hobbs to safety, but Dom pursues Owen. And the commuter chip. As the plane crashes, Owen's thrown from it and seriously injured, and Dom drives a Charger out of the exploding plane. Dom reunites with his crew and gives the chip to Hobbs to secure their pardons. Dom and the others return to his old family home in LA. Hobbs and Elena, now working together, arrive to confirm the crew's freedom. Elena accepts that Dom loves Letty as the group prepares to say grace. In the mid-credits scene, Han's involved in a car chase in Tokyo when he suddenly broadsided or T-boned by an oncoming Mercedes-Benz W140 S-Class. The driver, Deckard Shaw, walks away after leaving Letty's cross necklace by the crash and calls Dom, saying, "You don't know me, but you're about to," as Han's car explodes. That was Deckard Shaw, by the way. Next up, cast. So first one, guys, Vin Diesel as Dominic Toretto, a former criminal and grocery racer who's retired after their successful heist of $100 million with his crew in Brazil and is now staying with Elena. Next we got Paul Walker as Brian O'Connor, a former LAPD cop and FBI agent turned criminal who is retired and settled down with his girlfriend, which is his wife Mia, and their son Jack. Next up, Dwayne Johnson as Luke Hobbs, a DSS agent who allies with Dom following his last encounter. Was Dom and his team in Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. The capital of Brazil. Next up, Michelle Rodriguez as Letty Ortiz, Dom's wife, who has suffered from amnesia and was presumed dead in Fast 4 2009. Following an undercover assignment as Brian's informant. Then got Jordana Brewster Mazzarino, Dom's sister, a former member of his team, and Brian's girlfriend, or wife, and mother of his child. Next we got Tyrese Gibson as Roman Pierce, a former criminal from Barstow, California, and Brian's childhood friend, as well as a member of Dom's team. Next we got Chris Ludacris Bridges. So Chris Ludacris Bridges as Tej Parker. So Tej Parker, an ex-street racer. So ex-street racer and mechanic, as well as Brian and Roman's friend, who's introduced in Miami. Also a member of Dom's team. So a member of Dom's team. Next we got Sun King. Sun King is Han Solo. Pseudonym of Han Blue, a pro street racer and Dom's former business partner in the Dominican Republic. Also a member of his team. He's in a relationship with Giselle. Speaking of Giselle, we got Gal Gadot as Giselle Yashad, a former Mossad agent who previously worked as a liaison for Braga and aided both Dom and Brian in capturing him by revealing his hideouts in Mexico. She has since became one of the members of Dom's team. She's in a relationship with Han. Next up, Luke Evans as Owen Shaw, Luke Evans as Owen Shaw, a former British SAS major, who leads a group of skilled mercenaries. To steal high-tech devices worth billions on the black markets. He hijacks a military convoy, which brings him into conflict with Dom. Next up we got is Gina Carano as Riley Hicks. So Gina Carano as Riley Hicks, a DSS agent who's Hobbs' partner in his attempts to take down Shaw. Then we got Elsa Pataki as Elena Neves, a former Rio cop who's in a relationship with Dom. In addition, John Ortiz and Shea Wiggum. Shea Wiggum reprised their respective roles as Arturo Braga. So Arturo Braga and Agent Michael Stasiak from Fast 4. So Fast 4. Laz Alonso also makes an uncredited cameo in a flashback as Phoenix Calderon, who's killed in Fast 4. Shaw's team members. So Shaw's team members are played by Clara Paget. Clara Paget is fake. Kim Gold. So Kim Gold as Klaus. Joe Taslim. So Joe Taslim as Jock. David Ajala as Ivory. So Ivory. And he even played Sean Mac McAllister, or Mac, in the video game Need for Speed Payback 2017. So David Ajala as Ivory. So Ivory. Samuel Stewart as Denelinger. Thur Lindhart as Virus. So Virus. And Benjamin Davis as Adolfson. Rito Jason Statham makes an uncredited cameo during the events, or during the end credits as Deckard Shaw, Owen's older brother, and the person seemingly responsible for Han's death, with the character featured in Furious 7 2015. Next up, production. Starting off with its development. In February 2010, Diesel confirms that production of Fast 5 was commencing. And also announced that a sixth installment was being planned. So planned in January 2011. So January 2011. So January 2011. Producer Neil Moritz said, more in Vince and my mind. So in Vince and my mind, we already know what the sixth movie is. We've already been talking about it. Vin and I have had numerous conversations about what that might be. And we're starting to get serious about it right now. We've just finished Fast 5 like 4 or 5 weeks ago, and we just needed a break. And now we're going to start focusing on that. In April 2011, it's confirmed that Chris Morgan had already began work on a script for a potential sixth film at the behest of Universal Studios. It's also confirmed that Universal intended to transform from street racing action into a series of heists. So from street racing into heist films, with car chases in the vein of the Italian Job. So the Italian Job, 1969, and the French Connection, 1971, with Fast 5 as the traditional movie. Universal Chairman Adam Vogelson said, "The question putting Fast 5 and 6 together for us was, can we take it out of being a pure car culture movie and into being a true action franchise in the spirits of those great heist films made 10, 15 years ago?" Vogelson said that the racing aspect had put a ceiling of the number of people willing to see films in a series. And that by turning it into a series where car driving ability is just one aspect of the film, he hoped to increase the series' audience. On Johnson's character, Ferguson added, Dwayne also wants to appear in and be integral to the action in Furious 6. On June 24th, 2011, Universal Pictures announced that the anticipated sequel was scheduled for release on May 24th, 2013. Moritz and Diesel returned as producers, and Justin returned to direct. In an interview with Box Office, Justin revealed that he had, after discussions with Vin, storyboarded, pre-visualized and edited a 12-minute finale for Fast 6 before filming was completed of Fast 5. Justin said he shot the footage as he's unsure at the time if there would be a sequel or if he would be able to direct it, but he wanted to have input on how any sequel will end. said, we have to pay off this, have to pay off this story, have to pay off this story. We have to service all of these character relationships. And when we started mapping all that out, it just went beyond 110 pages. The studio said you can't fit all that story in one damn movie. On April 23rd, 2012, it's announced that mixed martial arts fighter A.K.A. was in negotiations to play a member of Hobbs' team on May 1st, 2012. So on May 2012, so May 1st, 2012, Michelle Rodriguez was confirmed to be reprising her role as Letty, and it's announced that Welsh actor Luke Evans has been offered a role as a villain. Luke was confirmed to join the cast on May 9th, so 9th of May 2012, portraying the leader of a heist gang. On July 27th, Joe Taslim was confirmed to appear as a villain. John on February 15th, Dwayne confirmed. So Johnson confirmed that Furious 6 would start filming in May 2012. So with some of the production to take place in the UK and Germany, Dwayne stated that the two intended sequels would no longer be filmed simultaneously because of weather conditions and filming locations, and that production of 7 would only begin after the completion of 6. However, filming didn't officially start until July 30th. In February 2013, it's confirmed that the filming will be titled Fast and Furious 6. Next up, principal photography. Filming started on July 30th, 2012 in London, England. London and Shepperton Studios in Surrey, while Furious 6 became only the third. So, third. Third production to be allowed to film in Piccadilly Circus, a scene involving Diesel and Rodriguez drag racing. Lynn was unable to obtain permission to shoot an elaborate action sequence. They're involving an exploding oil tanker, and so a replica of the landmark was built at Shepperton. The production were given only 2 minutes every hour to shut down the area for filming. Stunts and car chase scenes began filming on location in Glasgow, Scotland, which is the capital, most populous city. Sorry. Glasgow, Scotland on August 29th, 2012, and were scheduled to continue on September 16th. The shoot took place entirely at night and involved approximately 250 crews, but none of the central cast. Sets were built on site for the scenes, including a large car showroom. Filming was scheduled to take place at the former RAF base. So RAF Bentwaters in late August 2012 until early September that year. September 2012. Shooting also occurred on Spain's Canary Islands, including the island of Tenerife and Gran Canaria. Filming intended to take place in Marseille, France, but was relocated to the islands to take advantage of a larger 38% tax rebate. So 38% tax rebate that's estimated to lower filming costs by $20 million. On October 11th, 2012, Paul suffered an ACL, so anterior cruciate ligament injury. So anterior cruciate ligament injury. This was like mainly on the legs. So on his leg. So Paul suffered an ACL injury during a stunt, forcing the production to film around his scenes until he recovered. A scene involving a plane crash began filming at the former RAF station, RAF Bovington, Herefordshire, on October 30th, 2012, and was scheduled to conclude on November 9th. Filming for a car chase scene took place on Dale Street in Liverpool city centre and also the Queensway Tunnel over 4 days in November 2012. 2 days of filming were spent at HM Treasuries, government offices, Great George Street, which served as a nightclub. The final phase of filming took place in Echo Park, LA, beginning on December 1st, 2012. The shoot retuned the series to the filming location of the original first film and required the garage setting of that film to be rebuilt by carpenters. By December 17th, it reported that filming has concluded. Post-production was heavily condensed. By March 2013, Justin was by March 2013. Justin was attempting to complete approximately 18 months worth of post-production in a 12-week period. He's aided by five film editors, specialist teams focused on visual effects and color timing and sound mixers that required 2 movie theater-sized stages alone. Next up, stunts. For Owen Shaw's flip car, Justin tasked the film's car designer with developing a car capable of driving headfirst into moving cars and flipping them in the air. Dennis McCarthy, picture car coordinator of the previous Fast and Furious films since Tokyo Drift, and his team designed a fully functional low to the ground Formula race car with a ramp on the front that allowed it to catapult other cars in the air while keeping the flip car drivers safe. For both Rodriguez's and Carano's fights in the London Underground, producers refused to let the pair attempt a stunt where their characters battle over a stair rail and fall down a stairwell, fearing a serious injury would derail filming. Stunt woman performed the practical stunt. Morgan's scripted rendition of the fight was described as a cat fight on steroids. steroids, but Michelle provided inputs to turn it into more, more of a street fight. She said originally in the script, it was a lot more Terminator-esque, too far-fetched to be believed. Things just happen so quick, and then I'm on top. Justin and I had to bust our backsides, it's like bust our asses, to get it more realistic. I was like, this woman needs to kick my ass. So they kicked my ass. Sorry about that, but it is true. Michelle and Gina rehearsed their fight choreography over 2 months, with trained fighter Carano undergoing extra practice to ensure her strikes looked credible, looked credible without hitting hard enough to harm Michelle. Under the direction of fight choreographer Oliver Schneider, the fight was designed to be brutal but realistic, representing Carano's cop with fight training and Rodriguez's street fighting. The barcade explosion lures Dom's team into combined on-set pillars that could be detonated alongside dust mines, which could be used as a reference for the digital artists to create the appearance of the structure sinking into itself. A scene involving Evan's character commandeering a tank was originally intended to use CGI to portray the vehicle crushing cars along a Spanish highway, but the final scene used practical effects as the tank really ran over approximately 250 cars during filming. The scene was shot over a 3-mile stretch of highway. So a 3-mile stretch of highway in Tenerife lined with holiday resorts. They had to be digitally removed to create. They had to be digitally removed to create a desolate appearance. The segment's finale that sees Roman leap to a nearby car and the tank flip was created digitally. The scene featuring Diesel smashing his car through the nose of a Soviet-era cargo aircraft. So Soviet-era cargo aircraft during takeoff was conceived by Lin while producing Fast 4 in 2009. At the time, the stuff was too expensive to film and didn't fit into the that film's story, but Justin commissioned digital pre-visualization artists to develop a mock-up of the idea. He attempted to revive the concept for Fast 5, but the tech available proved insufficient, and it still didn't originally fit into the story. Filming the climactic scene practically was considered unfeasible, as it involved throwing tanks through the air and having cars race alongside the moving airplane at 100 miles an hour. Now that's just crazy and dangerous at the same time. Justin opted to build various plane sets instead. A 30-foot high, 75-foot long, 50-foot wide replica of the fuselage, complete with wheels. The tail of the plane with a ramp allowing the cars to drive in and out, and a full-scale build of the central fuselage with wings, engines, and a nose that could be set on fire for Dom's car to explode through the plane's inside the ramp, which was then towed by a 4x4 truck, all concealed by the plane's nose replica. So this was then clad in materials soaked in flammable materials. The cannon fired the charger through the nose. As the material is ignited for the practical effect, the stunt driver had a burning 40-ton plane, so 40-ton plane rig chasing them down the runway afterwards. The scene involved more than 200 crew members and over 350 visual effects. So VFX artists and VFX studio double negative um, to complete a typical shot of the craft's destruction could take over 100 man days. So 100 days, that's like 2,400 hours or more. Damn. It's like to complete. The VFX team combined the film's explosions and smoke with the digital augmentations to place the plane into the scene. Calculations suggest that the runway must be at least um, at least 18 point at least 29 sorry 20 29.56 kilometers, which is 18.37 miles long for the sequence to take place, which estimates up to 46.4 kilometers, or 46.40 kilometers. So 46.40 kilometers, which is 28.83 miles. The longest paved runway at the time was Guamdo. I can't pronounce it. But it's spelled Q-A-M-D-O. Bamda. I can't pronounce it well, but it's spelled B-A-M-D-A Airport at 5.5 kilometers, 3.42 miles. Last part music, and then moving on to the next one. So music. Lucas Vidal composed the musical score for Furious 6. In addition to Vidal's score, tracks by composer Brian Tyler from the franchise's previous installments are also featured in the film. A soundtrack album to the film was released. So in addition to Vidal's score, tracks by composer Brian Tyler. From the franchise's previous installments are also featured in the film. A soundtrack album to the film was released by Def Jam Recordings, DJR, on May 21st. I think it was 3 days before the movie was released, 2013. It features many electronic and hip-hop tracks, including songs by Deadmau5, Ludacris, who played Tej Parker, and many others. Next up, marketing. The series marketing, well, the Fast and Furious series is, the series marketing attempted to cultivate an online fan base, which was also considered to have helped promote the film. The filmmakers responded to fan interaction, conducted an online poll aside, the title of Fast and Furious 6 brought back the character of Letty Ortiz. So Letty Ortiz, based on fan feedback, and encouraged fans to document the film's production with unofficial photos. Universal Marketing Co-President Michael Moses said, "We're trying to remove the studio filter as much as possible," which is a little scary because you're seeding it. I can't really say well seeding. So seeding, I can't really say, but it's spelled CEDING control, but it makes for more authentic and organic interaction with fans. A 15-piece clothing line was also produced in partnership with Guess Company, which is an American clothing company notable for its black and white advertisements. Guess licenses its brand on other fashion accessories such as watches, jewelry, perfumes, bags, and shoes. Same with Guess, including t-shirts, jackets, caps, and watches, like baseball caps and stuff. Continuing their partnership from Fast 5, the Facebook game Cartown by C Games, and the theater chain Regal Entertainment Group collaborated. So Regal Entertainment Group collaborated with Universal in a cross-media marketing promotion. Cartown allowed players to view the trailer for the film in a rich branded in-game drive-in theater. The game also features missions and locations based on the plot of the film and allowed players to join forces with Furious 6 characters. So Furious 6 characters, Reg offered players of Cartown the ability to purchase tickets in-game via Fandango for films at Reg theaters. By buying these tickets in-game, players were given promotional codes, which in turn allowed them to unlock. By buying these tickets in-game, players were given promotional codes, which in turn allowed them to unlock a virtual 2013, so new 2013 Dodge Charger SRT8, which is pretty cool. So 2013 Dodge Charger SRT8. Alright, next up, release. So not much on this, let's do it. The premiere of Furious 6 took place on May 7th. So early May 2013 at the Empire Leicester Square in London. So Empire Leicester Square in London. The film was released in the UK on May 17th. So May 17th, 2013, while the North American release. So with the North American release on May 24th, while the film's officially titled Fast and Furious 6, its on-screen title card displays the title as simply Furious 6. Last part, and then moving on to the next one. So we're on Home Media, Furious 6 DVD. 6 DVD was released in the UK on September, so September 6th. So September 6th. 6th, right? September 16th, there we go. And in Australia on, so Furious 6 DVD was released in the UK on September 16th. And in Australia on October 3rd. So October 3rd. So October 3rd. Both in 2013. So 2013 in other countries, Furious 6 DVD release has been confirmed for December 10th, 2013, around 10 or 11 days after Paul died. So December 10th, 2013. FX purchased the rights to air the movie on its network in 2015, following Paul's death on November 30th, 2013. Universal announced that a portion of the profits from the film's North American sales would be donated to Walker's charity, Row, which is Reach Out Worldwide. Various extended editions exist. Alright, next up is reception. So reception, there's a lot on there. So there's like 3 bits. It take forever. So on reception, starting off with is box office. Furious 6 earned. So Furious 6 earned 239, roundups like $240 million in North America, and 550 million. So $550 million elsewhere for a worldwide total of $789 million. Deadline Hollywood calculated the net profit of the film to be $131.5 million. So it's $131,500,000 when factoring together all expenses and revenues, making it the 6th most profitable release of 2013 worldwide. It's the 6th highest grossing film of 2013 and the 4th highest grossing Universal film on the weekend of June 14th, 16th, I think. Around those 2 days, 2013, it became the highest grossing film in the franchise worldwide until it was surpassed by both Furious 7. So Furious 7 2015, and The Fate of the Furious. The Fate of the Furious 2017, outside North America. So outside North America, is the highest grossing film in the franchise, the second highest grossing Universal film, and the second highest grossing film of 2013 in the UK. So UK, the film took $4.4 million during its opening day from 462 screen 460 462 so 462 screens, the biggest opening day. So for both the franchise and Universal in that market, the second highest opening of 2013 behind Iron Man 3. So Iron Man 3 2013, $4.7 million, and the number one film of the day with 54% of the market. It finished as the number one film of the weekend, taking a total of $13.8 million. This figure made it the biggest opening for the franchise. Universal, a Vin Diesel or Dwayne Johnson film, and the second biggest opening of 2013, again behind Iron Man 3, $17.6 million. The film opened in 59, almost 60 territories the following weekend alongside the North American opening, placing it as the number one film in each and earning 160.3 million dollars. It set opening weekend records in the UAE, the Middle East, and Argentina. The latter was first surpassed by Monsters University 2013 in China. Furious 6 opened to almost $7 million. So almost 6.9 million. Oh, my roundup is just $7 million, making it Universal's highest grossing film in the territory. So highest grossing film in the territory. It earned its 66th number one opening, earning 66 number one opening, earning $23.6 million during its opening weekend. So during its opening weekend, 3 million of which came from IMAX screenings. In North America, Furious 6 debuted simultaneously with the comedy The Hangover. So Hangover Part 3, 2013, and the animated feature Epic 2013. So Epic 2013. So 2013. It opened for midnight showings on May 23rd. May 23rd, 2013, in 2,409 theaters. So 2,409 theaters. It took 6.5, so $6.5 million, nearly doubling Fast Five's midnight gross, 3.8 million, which faced less direct competition on its opening day. Furious 6 earned $38.6 $38.7 million, including midnight earnings from 3,659. So 3,659 theaters. The film finished the four day Memorial Day weekend in first place, taking $117 million, which was the fourth highest 4-day Memorial Day opening behind Pirates of the Caribbean at World's End 2007, Indiana Jones and the Kingdom of the Crystal Skull 2008, and X-Men The Last Stand 2006, A.K.A. X-Men 3. 2006, the audience was diverse, with Latinos representing 32%, and then women 49%, women 49%, and 57% over the age of 25. Alright, next up we got is critical response. Ow. Said critical response on Rotten Tomatoes. Furious 6 holds an approval rating of 71%. So 71%. So 71% with an average rating of 62%. So 62% based on 214 reviews. The site's critical consensus reads, with high-octane humor and terrific action scenes, Furious 6 builds upon the winning blockbuster formula that made Fast 5 a critical and commercial success. On Metacritic, the film has a weighted average score of 61%. So 61% based on 39 critics, so almost 40 critics, indicating generally favorable reviews. So reviews. Audiences polled by CinemaScore gave the film an average grade of A on an A plus to F scale. Furious 6 was generally considered to effectively mix both absurd action scenes and outrageous stunts with a predictable but enjoyable plot and character dialogue. IGN's Jim Vegvolda. So IGN's Jim Vegvolda said that the film's a crowd pleaser whose fun moments outweighed failed attempts at humor and unintentionally commercial dialogue. Other reviewers liked the likable cast. So likable cast, ludicrous action, playful approach to the plot, and ability to immerse the audience in the high-speed chases and the conflict between the two opposite gangs, digital spies, Ben Ross and Jones, said that the tone successfully mixed self-conscious spectacle with central characters, teamwork, bonding, and So Slants Magazine's Chris Cabin said the film was smug, cynical, and insubstantial, that delivered overly sentimental drama and focused comedy that seemed unaware of how dumb the material is. The Daily Telegraph's Tim Robbie labeled the film as slow-witted with a random and genetic plot. Whatever he's talking about. And Time Out London's Derek Adams said the film featured puerile dialogue, daft performances, and flat comic. Robert T. IndieWire said that the film forsakes realistic set pieces, comparing it to the Avengers 2012, which undermined any attempts of creating tension. Now, I disagree with those ones which are being negative to the movie. The positive ones are better. Empire's Owen Williams noted that Furious 6 lacked the same surprise as Fast 5 without Johnson's antagonist Hobbs, and suggested that the large cast of returning characters had made Evans's Owen Shaw unable to make an impression as the new villain. Scenes of dialogue and character, scenes of both dialogue and character progression were criticized as slow and laughably bad. Evans's Owen Shaw was repeatedly singled out as a refreshing and charismatic addition to the cast, though others described the character as both generic and dull. Justin Lin's direction of the action. Set pieces was described as both lavish and exquisite. The cinematography received a mixed response. Varieties Scott Founders appreciated the attention to spatial geography and complicated single continuous shots, which are compared to the best of James Bond and Mission Impossible films. And Rawson Jones said that the nocturnal races in London made excellent use of the environment. The Hollywood Reporter's Todd McCarthy considered that the action sequences were cut too fast, failed to provide a sense of speed for the cars, and were mired by poor angles and nocturnal settings that obscured the view. View of London's Matthew Turner considered that the action lacked imagination, with the London-based segments amounting to little more than a geographically inaccurate race past landmarks. Next up, we got his accolades. So we got year 20. So we got year. So we got year Summer Blockbuster 2013 TV spot also breathed Super Bowl trailer, which won. Then we got Summer 2013 Blockbuster trailer, Best Sound Editing, and Best Teaser Poster. So Best Teaser Poster, which was nominated. So that was Golden Trailer Awards done. Now we got Teen Choice Awards. Still 2013, so Teen Choice Awards. So we got Choice Summer, so Choice Summer Movie, Action / Adventure, which won. Then we got Choice Summer Movie Star for male, Dwayne Johnson. Then we got Choice Summer Movie Star female, Michelle Rodriguez. Then we got Choice Movie Chemistry, so Choice Movie Chemistry, Vin Diesel, Dwayne Johnson, and Paul Walker. Then we got Hollywood Film Festival Best Film, which was also nominated. Then we got Phoenix Film Critics Society Award Best Stunts, which won. They're moving on to 2014. So first off we got is People's Choice Awards. We got favorite movie, so favorite movie, favorite action movie, favorite action movie, favorite action movie star, which was Vin Diesel, which was nominated. Then we got IGN's Best of 2013's Movie Award, Best of 2013 Movie Awards, Best Action Movie 1. So Best Action Movie 1. Then we got Screen Actors Guild Awards. It's like saying build, but taking out the B and replacing it with a G. Awards. Outstanding performance by a stunts ensemble in a motion picture. Nominated. Then we got picture sound editors, Golden Reel Awards, Best Sound Editing, sound effects and Foley in a feature film by Peter Brown, which was nominated. Then we got, still 2014, we got MTV Movie Awards, Best On-Screen Duo, Vin Diesel and Paul Walker. So Vin Diesel and Paul Walker, which they both won. So they won. And then we got the Saturn. Then we got this. Next up we got is the Saturn. So the Saturn Award. So we got best action or adventure film, which won. Then we got best editing by Chris Wagner. So Chris Wagner, Kelly Matsumoto, and Dylan Highsmith, which was nominated. And then we got premios Juventud Best Picture, which won. Okay. Alright, next up guys, video games. So this should be interesting. A cooperative racing video game titled Fast and Furious Showdown. Is that Showdown? Showdown was released on May 21st. So May 21st, 2013. It was before Furious 6 was even out. It's a cooperative racing video game titled Fast and Furious Showdown was released on May 21st. May 21st, 2013. Developed by Firebrand Games and published by Activision. Activision for Microsoft Windows, PS3, Wii U, Xbox 360, and Nintendo 3DS. The game's story ties into the events in Furious 6, including bridging the events between the story of the film and those of its predecessor, Fast 5 2011, as well as the story of other films in the franchise. It's a GTA style action game. It received many negative reviews. A mobile game, Fast and Furious 6, the game was developed by Exploding Barrel Games. So Exploding Barrel Games and published by Studio Kabam. It's released on May 16th, 2013 for iPhone, iPod Touch, iPad, and Android devices. The story of Furious 6 the game runs parallel to that of Furious 6 the movie, allowing players to both race and customize cars alongside characters from the film. Characters from the film. Alright, next up is sequels. It says sequels. Furious 6 was followed by Furious 7 2015. It features the final film performance of Paul Walker, who died in a car crash in November 2013. So November 30th, 2013. During the film's production, Walker's character arc was reworked as retired, and his brothers Caleb and Cody were hired as stand-ins to recreate Walker's likeness using CGI. This effort made Furious 7 the most critically and commercially successful film in the Fast and Furious franchise. It's followed by The Fate of the Furious. The Fate of the Furious. 2017, serving as the start of a final trilogy of films that includes F9 2021, so 2021, and Fast X, or A.K.A. Fast 10, 2023, so 2023, and 11th and final mainline film, Fast XI, aka Fast 10 Part 2, or Fast 11, is in production. Alright, last part is notes, and then I'll finish it then. So notes, as depicted in Fast 5, 2011, Fast 4, 2009, and Tokyo Drift 2006, later revealed to be Deckard Shaw. Both Sung Kang and Justin Lin have stated the surname Seoul Solo that Han, so that Han uses in both Furious 6 and Furious 7 is a fake ID. As a fake ID, a play on the name of a Star Wars character. So Star Wars franchise. This is a franchise of the Star Wars character Han Solo. So Han Solo. Alright. Alright, there we go. Finally done. Alright, so for my next Fast and Furious video will be about Furious 7. So Furious 7. But I might be taking a bit of a break from doing this. Because I want to get some other stuff done for the channel. But hopefully I will get Furious 7 started and done. But let's see. I'll see what I can do with that. Alright, so that's gonna wrap it up for tonight. So that'll be it. If you guys like this video, like and subscribe. So like it, subscribe, like and subscribe. Excuse me. Like and subscribe. Comment down below what you guys think. Hit the notification bell and hit all. So hit all so you're alerted of when I make brand new uploads. Alright. I'm so tired. So that'll be it. I'll see you guys soon in the next video. Oops. It's at 1:34 in the morning. It's at 1:34 in the morning. Alright guys, so that's gonna be it. So if you guys like this video, like and subscribe. Comment down below what you guys think. Hit the notification bell and hit all so you're alerted when I make brand new uploads. Alright. So that'll be it. I gotta go to bed. I'll see you guys soon in the next video. But until then, stay safe. Have a great morning. And I'll see you guys soon. I'll see you guys soon in the next video. So, take care, folks. Take care, folks. Stay safe out there. I'll see you guys soon.